What's up, everybody? It's Maria. Welcome back to the channel. How's it going? I got about an hour before Raw starts, so I wanted to uh, let you know something before Raw starts and I do the recording session. Blah blah blah. Let me shut my door real quick. Sorry, forgot to do that. Okay. I just posted this on my community tab just a minute ago, but by the time you see this, I will have already recorded it, done it, all that stuff. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you now. This first track is crawling because that's what it says on the back. But I wanted to give you a small glimpse at it. At Linkin Park's new CD called Paper Cuts. Excuse me. Which I thought it was a unique name. It's a play on their song Paper Cut from Hybrid Theory, which I think is yes, it is on here. It's the third track. And then here's the back. And I'll read you the track list real quick. I'll try to. There's one I'm gonna have trouble with. I know. Crawling, Faint, Numb/Encore, Paper Cut, Breaking the Habit, In the End, Bleed It Out, Somewhere I Belong, Waiting for the End, Castle Glass, One More Light, Burn It Down, What I've Done, QWERTY, I think it's what it's called. That's one I'm struggling with. One Step Closer, New Divide, Lost. Oh wait, I'm sorry. One Step Closer, New Divide, Leave Out All the Rest, Lost, Numb, and then Friendly Fire. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, why the heck did you buy this album if it's just the greatest hits? It's not. It is a greatest hits, but they put QWERTY, which I didn't know it was on another album of theirs that they had already released. Had I known that, I would have bought it by then. I don't have a copy of Lost, a physical copy of Lost, and of course Friendly Fire. Friendly Fire was the one that led the charge for this album. And I didn't have a new copy or a hard copy of Numb/Encore, nor did I have a hard copy of New Divide. So I think it's kind of cool that they included those on there for those that didn't have it. Yes, I intend on buying the 20th anniversaries of Meteora and Hybrid Theory, respectively, but I just haven't done it yet. Give you a good look at the CD. It just looks like unfortunately, it looks just like your average CD. They went all out with the vinyl graphic. I saw that there was a vinyl version of the album where it looks like the picture of whatever's going on in that vinyl looks like it's moving, like three-dimensional. So let me go ahead and I know, but this is all I got. Like, I have a stereo system in my bedroom, but I don't have one in the game room, so I hope that the karaoke thing is good enough. It should be. I may have to turn it down some simply because of copyright. Let it load. Okay, there it goes. 20 songs is not bad at all. But I would like to do a quick comparison to a couple of greatest hits. Oh, okay. Not just okay. I'm gonna do one greatest hits and then one of my other CDs. Shoot. Uno momento. Wait. Hello? Thought I heard a voice or something. Let's see. Where is it at? to see my fan, but just a second. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now, here is my copy of Phil Collins's hits, and the CD and everything looks nice. You know, I think it has the lyrics inside, if my memory is correct, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. I don't know if he put the lyrics in here or not, or if he just did like imagery. I think he just did imagery because I think it folds out. Yeah. Let me look. Yeah. Okay, so this is just the same as these other two. It tells, who did the drums, who played the keyboards, who did what on the songs, that kind of thing. Well, I can get this thing back in here. Shoot. Alright. Just when I think I got it in one, you had to get it in these 4 little notches. Alright. Motherfucker. Sorry guys, this may take a second or two. Get in there. There it goes. But he got a nice plastic CD. It's hard, it's not like a bendy straw when you try to pick it up. Now I'm going to compare this to this. And you guys have already seen this, but I'm kind of just opening it up. I would compare the boxing, the case of paper cuts, to this. It's just a cardboard case. It's not a bad case, but it's very difficult. As you saw me do before when I did a review on this record, it was very hard for me to get the CDs out of it. But Linkin Park did it in a way where you can just slide out the disc. Very much looking like my copy of Simon Collins' You Catastrophe, which is not a bad thing, but Linkin Park and Evanescence both should have gotten a plastic or glass or something kind of case where it holds it better and it'll last longer. To me, the whole cardboard thing is just ridiculous. And then, but I could rant and rave about that all day, so I'm going to shut up about that. You open it up, it looks like that. And then on the left side, it just says Paper Cuts because that's the name of the album. Pull this out again. You get this lovely little picture. Now this is my CD copy of the album. I don't know how much the vinyl will differ from the CD. It'll probably differ quite a bit, maybe. And then you open it up. I know this isn't the greatest, but you open it up, and I love how they set it up with each song being, whatever the songs, they put them all in groups, so that way like Crawling, Paper Cut, In the End, and One Step Closer is from Hybrid Theory. Faint, Breaking the Habit, Somewhere I Belong, and Numb was from Meteora. And it tells you who did what album it's from, who did the backing vocals, who did the violin, who did this, who did that. It just tells you, who did what on each song. Kind of like the Phil Collins hits one that I just showed you just a minute ago. Um, I didn't know about like collision course or anything like that until I watched the Minutes to Midnight. I guess I don't want to say movie, but it was a video on the making of Minutes to Midnight, and I think I saw that CD uh, online. I do believe, but I thought it was just like a fan thing, so I just kind of passed it by. Let me look at this album again. Where did QWERTY come from? I'll figure that out in just a minute. Let me put my fall in and hits back. Give me just a second. This was after that one. So, okay, here we go. Alright. Okay. Crashing into things. Yay. And the reason I'm giving you this stuff now is because this is more greatest hits album. It's just it is an album, but it's not like, I don't want to call it an album overall because it's just the greatest hits album. That's all it is. And I've given you my perspective on most of these songs. I'm just re-recording it simply because it's on a better camera. You guys can see me better. That's why that's why I'm redoing these songs. I thought about doing like the majority of these songs I've already recorded for their respective albums. And I thought about pulling that together and making a playlist, and then finishing up recording the ones that I haven't recorded. I don't think I've recorded Lost. I know I haven't recorded Numb Encore. I know I haven't recorded QWERTY, nor have I recorded Friendly Fire. But, you know what, I'm just going to redo them all again. You know what, let's just call it I'm doing it for Chester. But there's your look at the album. It is, my only problem, the colors look beautiful and phenomenal. It's just, I just have problems with cardboard cases. Alright, I think Linkin Park deserve better than that. When I saw Mike Shinoda and, oh gosh, I think his name is Brad, I believe. I forget the other guy's name. There was a video that Linkin Park sent out showing Mike and one of the other guys opening up the box to see what everything looked like. And when I saw the CD, I was hopeful that it was going to be like a regular CD, but apparently not. Yes, I know this is a cheaper way to do it, but I think the older way is nicer. That's just me. You guys already know my history with crawling. I've already explained it, so I'm not going to get into that. I will get into that with QWERTY once I get to know it better. Lost and Friendly Fire when I get in. I'll get into. On this one, I'll give it to you free on YouTube. But the others, you pretty much know my perspective. It hasn't really changed, so I'm just gonna sing the songs and then just move on. Okay? So I may have to play with the volume a bit on my machine. So give me just a second while I play with the volume. So play. should be low enough where they won't give me too much trouble. If I have to redo it, I'll redo it. Right, here we go. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Yes, I'm gonna keep the old versions up because they're part of the other albums. Just FYI. Something inside me that pulls beneath the surface. Consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending. Controlling, I can't see to find myself again. And the walls are closing in. I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. This comfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will, I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting, I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in. I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Confusing what is real. Confusing what is real. Alright. Oh Lord. I just realized that is going to be the issue. We're doing it this way. Stop. Let's not till the next one. That's the only issue we're doing it this way, but nevertheless. But you guys know how I feel about crawling. I grew up with it. My brother used to love, our brother Ducky, he used to love Linkin Park. I have no doubt he and Chester Bennington are hanging out in heaven right now. So I grew up with a lot of these songs, so I'm pretty sure I can sing them successfully. But it makes me, I understand why, but it makes me sad that the only representation that One More Light got was One More Light, the title track, and then in essence, in a way, Friendly Fire, because it was an unreleased track from that session. I think it should have gotten just a little bit more. I think Invisible was a hell of a song, in my opinion. Let's find out where QWERTY came from. Can we find out where that came from real quick before I log off? Oops, shoot. I guess it would help if I did that, huh? Forgive me if I'm saying that name wrong, but, let me see about, that's funny AF, because, Wikipedia, the description I got from Wikipedia said that, A Thousand Suns didn't get any representation But Waiting for the End is from A Thousand Suns. So what the hell? Um, and according to this, it says QWERTY is from LP Underground 6, 2006. Yet another one of those albums that I thought were like fan made fake things. My bad. Um, if you guys want, if you guys own these CDs or whatever, please let me know. You know, would I get anything good out of it? Is it just live content? Is it just for funsies? Like what? Tell me about these albums that I'd never purchased before. Maybe I will get into purchasing them one day. I don't know. But this is a good collection so far, and I know I've only just started. Uh, so I hope you guys enjoy crawling. I'm gonna enjoy doing this collection simply because it reminds me of my brother Ducky, who loved Linkin Park, and I have no doubt in my soul that he would have bought this album at the first chance he got. So this album is for you, Doug. I love you. And in the meantime, I gotta move on to the next video, so I'll see you guys later. And I also gotta get ready for Monday Night Raw. So in the meantime, toodles!